Hey everybody, good evening and welcome back. And yep, brisket's going to be on the menu again. This is a 12.38 USDA choice brisket. I can see it's got it's not a really thick brisket or a wide brisket. It's kind of a long and narrow. A lot of fat on it, so I don't really know how much of this I'm going to trim off. But it feels like I'm going to be doing quite a bit of trimming. But it looks like the flat on this is pretty nice. So, like I said, really easy to get this thing prepped up. I'm just going to go ahead and trim this up like I trim all my briskets up. And then I'm going to throw it into a disposable, large pan. We're going to use this Cosmos Q injection. This is his brisket reserve blend, I believe. And it's just like 1/3 cup of the powder, 1 can of beef consomme, and one half can of water. And then the rub we're going to use on this, we're going to go in fairly heavy with it, is this Holy Cow BBQ rub by Meat Church. And yeah, it's going to sit in the fridge overnight, uncovered, and it's going to go on the grill in the morning. So I'm going to get this thing prepped up and throw it in the fridge, and we will see you in the morning. Alrighty, good morning. Welcome back. Just got up here a little bit ago. We're cooking the 22-inch Weber Smokey Mountain today. We're going to cook pretty much regular style here. We're not going to use the fire dial, so today we're just using the water pan lined in foil. There is no liquid in there. I use my 18-inch, like that all the time. And I personally think that on these Weber Smokey Mountains, using that water pan without liquid, actually, it still turns out really good, and if not almost better. So got the charcoal basket filled up with some new charcoal. We're using this Fogo Premium Lump Charcoal, and then in the coals before I dumped it in the ring, I put 1 big chunk of pecan right in the middle, and then 3 good sized chunks of oak on the outsides. Then dump the coal all over it. So we'll give you a quick peek at the brisket. There she be. Not much to see right now. Just put it on. Still kind of sort of coming up the temp. But yeah, temperature we're going to cook at today is probably right around 240 to 250 degrees. And I'm going to go ahead and close this thing down probably for about 3 hours before I even take a look at it. So when I first open this thing up to take a look, we will check back in. So we'll see you then. Alrighty, we are back. We've been on for exactly 7 hours. Give you a quick peek at the brisket. Internal temp is at 165. That's usually right in my sweet spot for wrapping for butts and briskets. It's usually always 165 is where I get the bark where I want it. And yeah, bark looks good. So I'm going to pull this thing off. I'm going to bring it back upstairs and double wrap it in aluminum foil. And in the foil, I'm going to pour 1 can of beef consomme in with it, and then finish it off on here to about probe tender. I'm guessing, it's been on 7 hours now. I'm guessing it'll probably go in foil for at least 3 to 4 hours. So yeah, besides that, I will check back in one more time when it's, when I'm cutting into it. So we'll see you then. Alrighty, so we are back, and it is time to eat. Real quick, I'm going to go over to cook times. This was the total cook time today of 10 hours. We did 7 hours on smoke and 3 hours wrapped, all at 250. And then I pulled it off and let it rest in some towels for about 2 hours. And here is the finished product. Did bring this up to an internal of about 204 to 205. So without further ado, let's go ahead and slice into this. Alright, let's go ahead and give it a taste test and see what we got. Just pull this one out right here. Oh yeah, looking pretty dang good. Nice smoke ring. Hangs really nice. Let's go ahead and pull it apart. Pulls apart really nice. Yeah, besides being really hot, that Cosmos Q injection and that Meat Church Holy Cow rub, that is fantastic on there. That is really good. So now besides that, I'm going to go ahead and eat. You guys and girls have a good night, and we will see you next time.